Moving on to general items. Item number 11, increase the reserve officer pay for level 1 and 2 hourly rates, presented by our Chief of Police, Mr. Rob Landon.
Good evening, Mayor, Council members. You have before you a proposal to raise the salaries of the reserve police officers within the city of Yuba City. Currently, the reserve police officer level 1 salary is $12.31, and the reserve police officer level 2 salary is $9.79. These rates were established prior to 2005, and I actually did some research this afternoon and found out they were prior to 1991, so they haven't had a raise since then. And are now being recommended for an increase as these employees assist the police department in many valuable ways. Reserve police officers often assist with patrol, help in the event of emergency situations, and provide support during special events, including the Sikh Parade, the Yuba City Fair, the downtown stroll, and just DUI enforcement, anything that we need more officers and more personnel out there helping us, qualified personnel. All reserve police officers must be post-certified, have an understanding of case law, carry firearms, and possess the powers of arrest. There's 2 levels that we have in the state of California. You have a level 1, you have a level 2. A level 1 has to do the exact same educational requirements as a regular police officer in the state. So they have to go through a full academy. The level 2, they break it down into 3 different modules. So if you were to be a level 2, you have to have 2 of the 3 modules. The 3rd one, once you complete that, you're actually eligible to become a police officer within the state of California. Then they have the field training component, which is 4 months at the Yuba City Police Department. Upon completing that and working the required hours, a reserve police officer level 1 may obtain an additional certification to work alone as a regular police officer and receive level 1A designation, which we brought before the council several years ago, which means if a level 1 police officer is filling in the capacity of a patrol officer working a beat, then we actually pay him the scale of just below a regular police officer, 5% below that. And that's where the standard was set several years ago. So if a police officer gets a raise, the level 1 reserve will also get a raise. We have never tied that into the level 2s and level 1s. As a result, they have not received a pay increase since '91. So there's a 3-step category on there. There's a little chart on there which basically says that the proposal is to raise it from $9.79 for a level 2 to $13.58. And also that'll bring them above minimum wage, which I believe goes up to $10 an hour in January. Level 1 would be from $12.31 to $16.98 an hour. And those are tied now. Level 2 will be 20% below a level 1, and level 1 will be 35% below a reserve level 1. So every time it goes up, it'll go up for all of the officers, so we don't have that overlooking again. The Reserve Police Officer Job Series requires education and training, perform safety-sensitive functions, and provide support to the community. Therefore, the Reserve Police Officer Series should provide a higher wage than the California minimum and reflect the compensation for the duties being performed. Additionally, this increase would encourage more candidates to apply and provide support for our full-time officers. The level 2s currently, we are using that as a recruiting opportunity to bring level 1 or to bring full-time officers. Most of our level 1s currently, they all have other jobs. I don't think it's their desire to be a full-time police officer. The level 2s are just trying to finish the academy, however they can do that. And that serves as a very good recruitment tool, and it gives us an opportunity to look at them while they're going through the level 2 program, because they can't quite be a police officer, but they can ride, they can learn, and they can get themselves ready to go to the academy or finish the last modular. The fiscal impact, the hourly increase of $4.67 per Reserve Police Officer 1, an hourly increase of $3.79 per Reserve Police Officer Level 2. And if you were to translate that into last year's dollars, just a quick calculation based on the fact that we had 4 level 1s and 8 level 2s. We're down to 4 and 4 right now, but that was approximately, if you do it up to today's date, it was about $9,600 increase. So that would be the fiscal impact, approximately $10,000 if we had the same amount of reserves. The alternatives is do not approve salary increases for the level 1 and level 2 classifications. And the recommendation of staff is to adapt a resolution authorizing the hourly pay increase for the Reserve Police Officer, level 1 and level 2. And with that, I'll open it up to any questions you may have.
Any questions of the chief?
Nope. I'd like to move the recommendation.
Second that motion.
Yeah. Fixing an undersight on something that's very important. So, thank you.
Any further comments? Discussion? Not. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.